Feeling better every day. Day by day. Obviously, it happened Monday night, but I heal quick. I don't know if it's Wolverine blood or what, but getting better. I'm hoping so. I'm doing everything I can to get ready to roll. So that's always my mentality.
You said you had dealt with the issue like the shoulder in particular. Have you had hamstring?
Yeah, you've had you play sports long enough. Football, basketball, baseball. You've had some hamstrings in your life, but yeah, I mean, I've dealt with something like this before.
Are you pretty honest in how you tell people how you're feeling?
Say again.
Are you pretty honest when you tell the trainers and everybody how you're feeling, or do you just want to play that you just sort of?
Yeah, I always let them know. Yeah, I always let them know.
How hard is it to be dealing with that? You're coming off the shoulder thing, and this offense, for a number of reasons, is not what you guys expect. I mean, you're dead
Well,
last.
I think first of all, I think the good thing is I think the first quarter, really the second quarter too, even going down with 50 seconds to go, right down the field. I think that's who we are and who we can be. I think that we have to stay focused on the details. Stay focused on doing the little things right, and making plays. I think that when we get opportunities to close out games, I think I was looking up this morning. I said, how many games have we had? What have been the scores of the games? I think out of five of the six, it's been 8 total points difference. Total. So to me, I look at that as a positive thing in a sense that there's a lot more we can do. We can break these games away, especially how great our defense is doing. I think the momentum, the tempo, when we can capture it, feed off of that like we did. I think we got a big play with Jerry, and the next thing you know, Dolchich gets in the end zone. Those are the kind of moments we got to have, and finding more of those, I think it's going to really help us.
Russ, you've never held yourself out of a game. The 3 games you missed last year, you couldn't play because of that injury. Do you think if it comes to Sunday and you're iffy, you'd be able to make that call of holding yourself back?
Yeah, if I can go, I'll go. Yeah, I'm going to try to do everything I can to be ready.
So, what did Greg Dulcich add to the offense? Obviously, a quick impact player, but what did he have last week, and what can he do?
Yeah, Dolchich was amazing out there. I think just anytime I'm so happy for him. Anytime you get to play your first NFL game. I go back to my first NFL game, my first touchdown pass. I threw it to Sidney Rice. It was a little bit of a hectic play because we were trying to throw it. Remember trying to throw it to Braylon Edwards. He was open for a split second, and they covered him. I had to scramble and step back, and Sidney Rice came from left to right in the back of the end zone. Bang, touchdown. Those amount of moments, you'll never forget. I still have that football, painted up and hanging in my office. And got had a lot of touchdowns since. Special moments since, and I think Dolchich is going to have a lot of great moments, and I can't wait for us to have a lot of great moments together.
Russell, you talk about kind of those really close games.
Yeah.
So, what does it take to turn this team into a team that finds out how to win those close games as opposed to lose those close games?
Well, I think when it comes to close games, I think there's a few things. Number one, I think it's just continual discipline. And just relaxing your mind in tough moments, and chaotic moments. And I think as we're all building to get to know each other, that's going to happen. That maturation happens. I remember starting off early off in my career. You as a team, that all that comes together as one. And next thing you know, you take off, and once you've learned it, you know it. And as a collective group, and what everybody's thinking. And I think that's really going to be great for us, and I believe that's coming really, real soon. I think the second part of it is, playmaking. We've made some of them. We made some really great ones. I think about the 49ers game when we were able to, against a really great, as you guys know, really great defense and everything else. We were able to drive down when the game was on the line and score a touchdown and make some big plays, when we needed to. That's in us. I think also, too, I think even go to the Raiders game when the game was tight. When they scored, we came back, answered a huge drive, and unfortunately they ended up scoring. But we believe that we can get the ball back and go again. I think that throughout these games and these moments, it takes great belief. It takes great belief, unwavering belief, unwavering belief, unwavering belief, unwavering belief. And no matter what the circumstances are, no matter what the score looks like, no matter what's happened the play before, no matter how good or bad, unwavering belief. And I know that we have that in this team, and that's the exciting part. I have no doubt, and so I'm looking forward to it.
That's the hard thing with sports is it's hard to have confidence without results, especially in sports. We've seen guys get really frustrated the last few weeks, whether it's on the sidelines and locker room. As a team leader, how do you say you believe, and how do you keep the team from fraying when you get off to a start like
Well,
this?
I think we got ultimate competitors and guys who are, stars and everybody who wants to make plays. We should be like that a little bit. We should be on edge. We want to be on edge. We want to be able to, playing. I always say, and Bill Cowher told me this a long, long time ago, that you really want to play to the edge, but don't fall off the edge. And playing with an edge, playing with that intensity, playing with that type of energy and focus and passion, but yet still being calm in the midst of the moments, is an amazing characteristic that I think champions and championship teams have. And every championship team I've ever been on, every team I've ever been around, they got a little edge, and it's good to have edge. I think that a lot of times, when people on TV, they see people get, a little bit edgy, they get worried. Oh no, that's a good thing. You look for that. I've never seen a quiet championship team, So, but we got to do the little things right. We got to keep doing the little things right. Keep believing in it. Keep working at it. We're a young team. There's a lot of great moments coming, and I really believe that.
Russ, I would imagine everything in hindsight.
Say it one more time.
Excuse me. I would imagine everything in hindsight is clear as it is for all of us. I'm wondering what the game looks like for you on film after you've played it. In other words, are you seeing the same things at the line of scrimmage, and then do you see it in film the same way after you watch it? Or is your vision good at the line of scrimmage, do you think?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I've been playing this game for a long time, kind of know what's coming, what's happening, seeing the game well. I think ultimately, a lot of it too is just all of us meshing together, all of us learning still together. And I think that's the part that you work at every day. That's the magic of it all. And I watch a lot. I've been watching a lot of football this year. There's been some great teams and great players and everything else, and not everything meshes all at the same time right away. But it doesn't mean it's not going to. And when it does, it's going to be a great thing.
Sort of build on that question.
Yeah.
That third down timeout late, and then had the free runner.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the breakdown in that? And team bringing pressure, where does that fall in sort of the learning curve of this offense?
They called a perfect call. To be honest with you, that's really what it was. They called a perfect call. Guy made a good play, came right up the middle. And they brought one extra guy. We didn't have enough guys to block him. So, but I think that for us, I think the line's doing fighting their butts off every play, every moment. We've been battling some injuries up front, but guys have been moving around and everything else, and they've stepped up in a lot of ways. And like I said, the games are right there. Their games are for us to win. And I think that a lot of the questions that you guys are asking are great and valid questions, and the ones that we're answering in the meeting rooms and everything else. And I think also too at the same time, winning heals all wounds, and that's what we need to do is win. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Russ.